Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Friday, and it's wreath therapy time. We're going to be doing another bee wreath today. I made one not too long ago, but gave it away, and I really liked it, and it's really what I was planning to put out as soon as I took down my patriotic wreaths, so it'll be more or less the summer wreath for me after the first part of July, because I have patriotic things out now, May 1st, Memorial Day coming up. And Memorial Day used to be very special to me. Well, it is still very special to me. But many of you of the older variety may remember that Memorial Day was originally May 30th. And until it was made a Monday holiday to help the workers have an extra day off. Just what we need right now is an extra day off. But anyway, May 30th is my birthday, and so as a youngster, I would think this was wonderful because it was a big parade and bands and music and flags and marching and all of these things that happened on my birthday. And of course, as I grew older and was a brownie and a Girl Scout and all of that, and marched in the parade, it still was special for me. So I was kind of disappointed, but I was an adult at the time when they changed it, because it had just, and I know the Memorial Day, the meaning of Memorial Day is certainly not a party atmosphere. It is in memoriam of those who have given their all to protect our rights. But as a little child, you don't know those things, and it was fun to have a parade. So anyway, after Memorial Day and the 4th of July, I'll be putting the bee wreath out. So we're going to get busy and make another bee wreath today. The first thing we're going to work on is the bow. And it's a little different than the last one because we didn't put a bow on the last one. So I'll bring you down and we'll get busy making the bow. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to be using these 4 ribbons. This is the bee. But this is a cute one too, with the yellow and black stripes. So I've got to open this one, which of course is going to be easier said than done because my scissors are stuck up here. There we go. And I'm going to put the bee on the top because I want that to show the most. This is really kind of interesting ribbon, isn't it? I will dovetail. And I do not have my sharp scissors here. I just did that backwards. There we go. So I'm going to make about a 10-inch tail. And for this one I can use the easy bow. So I'm just going to go down and twist it. This is kind of, I can see this is a ribbon that will get tangled easily. So I'm holding my finger at the 6-inch part while I bring this down and twist it. Get the tail out of the way. And I will hold my finger at the 6-inch part and I bring it back. This is kind of a stiff acetate, I guess. I'm not sure what you'd call it. I'm just measuring by the other loop now. And let's cut this off. Now we'll use this black and yellow stripe. I think we'll do 2 in 1 this time. All right, let's get on with some yellow dots. This is just a little shorter than the other one because it is a little more flimsy, and if you get a flimsier ribbon, you have to be careful not to make the loops too big because they'll just flop. So we have 2 here and 1 here. Now the next one is the B, and I'm going to do that one by hand. Well, no, I don't have to do it by hand because the pattern goes in both directions, so we'll be all set. Twisting as I go through. And measuring this one to the one right before it. Okay. Going under the whole thing, hopefully. Bring the zip tie around and just get it started. And that will be enough to hold it together. And I'm going to take a piece of wire and put it in the back here. Now I'm going to tighten it. Now we're going to fiddle and fluff. All right. We'll have to see what we want to do with all of these tails once we've got the wreath made. This one here. Whoop. This is cute. With that zip tie on there, you can manhandle it pretty well. Look at that. Isn't that something, huh? That's really going to be cute. All right, we'll set that aside and get busy on the wreath. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to start with the poof method, and I have a white wreath form here. If you remember, I ordered a yellow one, and I forgot to put the right size in, and I got this little teeny yellow one, so that won't be good enough for the bee wreath. I'm going to start with this yellow, and I'm going to make a gather at the top. And I'm going to put it right before this tie. And I think I'll just go around the middle here. After I put it in there the right way. Have you ever known me to put it in the right way the first time? I tell you. This way, when I come back around, this will be hidden and nobody will know where we started. Okay, we're our edges under, and we're going to do 10-inch poofs. pretty with the white. This is a basic mesh, so it's not very heavy. But I think with our black on top it'll be fine. And we can always go back again, do a couple more poofs. It's getting really difficult to get supplies right at the moment. I know the shipping was an issue for a while, but most of the things I was looking for were listed as out of stock. But I remember this happened last year too. But, you know, we have to be aware that most of these supplies, I'm going up, straight up, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tie it to the frame right in front of a tie. Most of the supplies that we get, the mesh and frames and things, come from China. And I don't know whether, with all of this, there has been a disruption in the shipping from China or what. Possibly. Skipping the one I came in right by. I don't know if you have seen this little video, but if you haven't, you really need to go find it. It'll give you a nice laugh. We can all use a laugh. If you just go on YouTube and search for Music Teacher Screams, it is really cute and it's so funny. Music Teacher Screams. Go on YouTube after you watch this video and check it out. It's only about 2 minutes long. This is looking pretty. I hope y'all have been over to the Facebook page and joined up. We're having a good time over there. Boy, it's a perfect place to see everybody's great projects. We've got all kinds of talent out there. All kinds of talent. And certainly, Facebook is not limited to those who make wreaths, just making wreaths. Because I don't just make wreaths, and a lot of the people out there don't make wreaths. But we've had some great postings of projects people have done. I think what I'm going to do is I'll do a little crisscross here. Now I'm up at the top, and I'm going to crisscross and go down here to the bottom. And I'm not going in every one. Okay, now I'm down the bottom. I'm going to crisscross and go up to the top. And this just gives it a little bit more fullness because the mesh is thin. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the bottom. Up to the top. Down to the bottom. You might have to make them just a little bit bigger than the 10 inches you were doing because you want to fit them over the top of the other ones, but you don't want to squish the other ones. I'm going to come up here. Now see this one? It's a little too tight. There you go. And we'll go down here. Ah, you see how full that is? All right. And I've used up almost the whole roll of mesh. So goody for me. Goody for me. I'm going to push this down in the back. The zip tie. It's a black one, but it won't show anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Look at that, huh? Poofy poofy. Let's put the bow on. Why not? Let's cut the zip tie off. Why not? Here we go. And I'm just going down in between these poofs here. Get to the frame underneath. So, hey, pretty good, huh? All right, let me get my black out. We'll put a few ruffles. Be right back. Okay, now I cut 16 ruffles. There's 18 ties, but the bow is already covering up some. So I'm going to do just 16 for now, and if I need to cut a couple more, I will. And I don't think I'm going to put ribbon in every single one. That's why I'm not putting the ribbon in yet. I haven't made up my mind how I'd like to do this. I cut these at 14 inches. This mesh is all from Craft Outlet. And it gets a ravelly edge to it because it's a loose weave. Right up the middle, follow the lines. Right up the middle. And I'm kind of doing the top and the bottom at the same time. One right up the middle. The next project we'll have to do, if I can find the supplies, is a couple of more patriotic things. I haven't been in the Dollar Tree. My husband went the other day to get some hand soap because they have hand soap and nobody else does. And they don't have any of their patriotic things out. They were supposed to be starting to put them out May 1st because of Memorial Day. So maybe I will gather a mask and venture in. Maybe. You know, it's just so hard sometimes to... We're trying to do the right thing, and you see other people having cocktail parties and dinner parties and groups sitting around in their driveways, obviously not 6 feet apart. And it's just like, you know, if you don't care about yourself, have a little consideration for the other people. But my husband is on chemo because of a long time latent stage 4 cancer. Fortunately, this chemo has worked. It's a pill, and it's worked beautifully for 10 years. But that certainly means that his immune system would be somewhat compromised. So we don't let anybody in the house. And some people think we're just old fuddy-duddies, but that's okay. They can think that. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Well, I think I can get one more. We have been very fortunate, and I should knock on wood. I don't have any right here. Well, knock on wood. That this community, my community here, not the town I live in, but the development that I live in, which is over 55 development, which means they are the at-risk people. We've been very fortunate not to have any cases so far, and we'd like to keep it that way. Thank you. And put one more over here. I like the white on the frame even better now, because it gives a little something to the middle of these ruffles, and there's white in the bee ribbon. Look at that. Gorgeous. I squished my ribbon a little bit moving the wreath around. Do I need another one here somewhere? I think I need one more. There you go. Look at that. I love it. Whoops, knocking everything over. And you know what? I'm not going to put any more ribbon on it. When we get that bow puffed out and fluffed up, it's going to be more than enough. And it shows the yellow through it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm very happy. I'm going to go and do the usual. I will put it on the door so we can all take a look at it, and I'll be back in just a minute. Hold on there. There you go. Look at that. I think it's gorgeous. It's so cute. And do you notice a little something? A little something something. I found this little bee in my stash. Isn't he cute? He hangs on a bungee cord, actually. So the cord's just going over the top of the wreath, and it's hooked to the frame. think he's adorable. So there you go. The bow is gorgeous. And you know, all of those tails make it plenty of ribbon. We don't need any more ribbon. And I like the white. I'm keeping it big and puffy, not bending them back because it brings out some light color. So easy peasy. Didn't take us long at all today. And we have another bubble wreath. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes with some closing remarks. So hang in there. So hope you all enjoyed the wreath therapy today. It was nice to get back and do another wreath. As I said, my next craft project will be something that is for Memorial Day if I can find the supplies. So everybody, show me your bee wreaths on Facebook. And let's see what kind of talent we have out there. I know I am so impressed with all of you folks. If you're stopping by here today for the first time and you like what you see, would you please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button? I don't know how to make it flash up on my screen like other people do, but you know where it is. It's right down below the picture. Hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified every time we come out to play, which is 3 times a week. And for all of you regular friends, I am so appreciative of you. I so enjoyed getting together, and gives us a little bit of a break from all the monotony that we're going through. I have all of the great feelings for you young mothers with your kids. You know, it's hard when the kids are at home all the time, not only for you for the teaching, but they're used to socializing. They're used to playing out in the park with their friends and whatever. And it's hard on them too. So we all have to take and give a little. But it's almost getting to be a little light at the end of the tunnel. And hopefully we'll be able to go back to some of our activities, still keeping a good social distance. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a safe and wonderful afternoon and weekend. I will see you Sunday. We're going to do a salad on Sunday. And this salad will be actually an entree salad, a salad you eat for a meal, not a side salad. So until then, until Sunday morning, I will say see you later. Stay well and play nice now. Bye-bye.